5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight.
What's going on, ViJaGamers? It's the ViJaPlayer here, and today we have the new Monarchy Scout Rifle, the Hawk A Scout Rifle, which is also new Monarchy, the Song of Justice. And as you can see here, it's a beaut. I think it looks really nice. I like the color schemes that they went with the new Monarchy. But anyways, as we do in every video, we're going to start it off with the stats. As you can see here, extremely high impact, but it's really about the range. Like there's a lot of range on this thing. But the impact, fun fact, I guess, if you guys saw my last video, the does not compute, you would see that the impact for this, and you're gonna find out in a little bit anyways. But the impact for this and the rate of fire is the same as the does not compute. But there are some key differences. One would be the stability that you guys just saw. Look at how low it is. That is extremely important to how this gun is reviewed. I think the stability is the key factor. Handling and reload speed, they're on the low side, but I can deal with those. It's the stability that I cannot deal with. As you can see there, the rounds per minute, 150. And like I said, the same as the does not compute. So we're going to be comparing the Song of Justice with the does not compute. And as you can see here, look at the stability. The stability is the big one, like I was saying before. But it is the same archetype, same impact, same rate of fire. Really, like I said, the only real difference that you could see here is the stability. Now we're going to compare it to the Mida as well. The Mida, it's not really fair comparing it. It's out of its archetype, but everybody likes the Mida, so I compare it to this bad boy. Mida has a lot more, rate of fire, a lot more stability too, in handling and reload speed. That's why people like the Mida. But we're talking about the Song of Justice, and we're gonna also have to go through the perks like we always do. High impact frame, slow firing, and high damage. This weapon is more accurate when stationary, aiming down sights. You're definitely gonna want to be stationary. Just to utilize that perk as much as you can, especially because the stability's so low. We'll get more into that later. We're gonna move on to the scopes. I've used both of them. I like the long range scope because, well, you're gonna want to be long at a longer range than normal, especially if you're using this weapon. Moving on to the next set of perks, armor piercing rounds. I'm not too sure on how good armor piercing rounds are. I'm sure they have some type of utilization within the Crucible, but I'm actually not too sure. So if you guys know about armor piercing rounds, let me know. That's the one I used because it seemed the best at the time to work with. And then auto loading holster. The holstered weapon is automatically reloaded. I wish I would take advantage of that perk in particular a little bit more. I normally don't take advantage of the auto loading holster, whatever the hell they decide to call it. But let's move on to the question: is this gun good? And I'm gonna make that short and to the point. This gun, I do not believe this gun is good, in my opinion. Obviously, these reviews are just my opinion of the weapon. But I'd say I have a little bit of experience with Destiny 1 and with this game, and just gaming in general. I'd have experience with how guns work and react and how they're supposed to. And this gun just isn't it. It looks sexy. Look at how nice it looks when reloading, and like the scope on it. It's the feel of it, really, though. The feel is just off whenever you're shooting it. It feels like it's way slower. It has a way slower rate of fire than it actually does. Because if you guys saw in the last video with the does not compute, I actually really liked that weapon, but that's because that weapon just felt really nice. Even though it fired at the same rate of fire as this, like the feel was just so much different for it that you know, compared to this one, it just felt really nice. And this gun right here, the Song of Justice, just it doesn't feel as nice shooting it. And like I was saying before, it might be because of the stability. That low stability, I believe, like I've been saying over and over and over again, the low stability is really the main factor. If you guys have maybe kinetic weapon stability mods for your armor, I could see that coming into play and making this gun, you know, really dangerous actually in the Crucible. But I don't think I'm really rocking those types of things on any of my armor. I try to keep it pretty well balanced. If there is a kinetic weapon mod, there might be, you know, there might be one little recoil mod on it, but my armor's definitely not specifically for the kinetic weapon. Did I say kinetic armor before? I might be stumbling over my words. You know, you guys know me. I stumble over my words sometimes. But as you can see right there, look at that. I just got outgunned. That guy was a sliver. For how slow rate of fire this is, and for how much kick it has, it just doesn't do enough damage. Not compared to some of the other scout rifles. I want to compare it to the Does Not Compute again, but it just doesn't feel as good. Now I know that there's going to be people out there that maybe disagree with me, and I'd like to see, you know, I'd like to see you guys' video. How well did some of you guys do with this weapon? And you guys think I'm completely wrong, completely out of my bird cage, saying that this gun is terrible? Well, I don't want to say it's terrible, but I definitely don't think it's a good gun. I definitely won't be using it in regular matches of Crucible or trials or anything like that. I don't think it holds a spot in my arsenal. Maybe it holds a spot in one of you guys' arsenals. And I'd like to hear about that because, you know, I don't know. I think it would be interesting to have somebody like really go off with this gun or really like it that much. But like I was saying, you know, the stability on it just doesn't work for me. The gun doesn't work for me, and I was really excited because when I first put it on, it looks really nice, and I thought maybe the slow rate of fire would be really good. I actually didn't even notice that it was the same archetype as the Does Not Compute. I thought it was going to be a little bit higher in impact. I thought it was going to be like a little really weak sniper. You know, I thought maybe 3 shots or something would take somebody down, but that's just not the case. You have to be really accurate with this thing, and really, I don't even know what else to say about it. You got to be real accurate with it, and you got to take your time. I think being far away from everybody, as far away as possible as you could possibly be, is definitely where you wanna be if you're using this weapon. But anyways, guys, we're gonna make this one short. I'm not gonna talk the rest of the game. There's not much gameplay left. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this gun. Let me know if you have it. All that fun stuff. And hey, even if you have like a video of you using this gun, I'd like to see somebody going off with this thing, because I was trying. I played multiple games with this gun, mind you guys. And I didn't really get anything good out of it. This game was the best I could do, and I'm just sitting in the back the whole time. So maybe you guys had a better time with the Song of Justice. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And like I said before, you know, leave a like and subscribe and do all that fun YouTube stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. This has been the ViJaPlayer, and I'm out. Peace.
You're falling behind. Gains the lead. Show your enemy what a real fight is. Only 1 minute left. Make that look easy, Warlock. You've got 30 seconds. Your advantage grows. Stay strong. Ten seconds. I could not ask for a better victory. Impressive, Guardian. You have an instinct for battle.